Wow, there's really no one online right now. Yeah, I even opened up a stream and there's no one playing. Hey, Zaki's in my stream. Yeah, you walked through my kick. It takes so much Estus to heal with this build. Did that cancel it? You have a little bit high latency, but I don't have the best internet right now. Just wanted to see if you would walk into it. That was supposed to be a rolling attack. I am out of stamina. Why am I still... There we are. Now I have stamina. Let's just say that was intentional. Yeah. I try to keep the weapons I have to a minimum because I'm like addicted to ordering my inventory, so uh, I tend to overcomplicate things. I can never get stance cancels. How did that not stagger you? Oh, I see. I broke your poise with a phantom hit. I broke your poise with a phantom hit. That's why I didn't stagger you. When I hit you, but you iframe the damage, the latency hit. Like I swing at you, and on my screen I hit you, but because there's a slight delay between me hitting you and you taking the damage, you rolled the damage, but you can't roll poise damage. So you still took the poise damage. Your poise was broken, but you iframed the damage, so your poise got reset automatically. This guy's mid-rolling with like 26 poise. I have 12 dexterity. I should really have a no dexterity show tell, because doing like, I think it does like 100 damage through someone's shield, that's still useful. And plus there's like the no stat glitch that makes it so that sometimes I don't get the bounce animation. The playstyle of I'm gonna keep swinging until you do something about it. Mid-rolling with 9 poise! GG. You know what, actually, I literally don't have enough endurance to fast roll with this weapon, even if I strip naked. It weighs 24 units. That is more weight than I am actually carrying right now with all my equipment. Smo's hammer is 30, I think. Yeah, I really like Smo's hammer and the Grant, but there's just like... Smo's hammer has terrible R2s. They could be fixed just by making them faster, and it's incredibly heavy. The Grant is the slowest great hammer. It's also the weakest. So despite having like tons of potential for being an awesome strength faith weapon, it's just bad. Oh, and there's the Dragon Tooth too, which doesn't give enough defense for magic or fire to make its lower damage worth it. Dragon Tooth would be better than the Great Club if it weighed like 4 units less and gave better defense boost. Ah, okay. Do you prefer Xbox style or PlayStation style controller? Why is that? Why is that?
I just like the way it feels. I like the offset analog stick, and then for toggle escapes, I know a lot of people like remapped it, but there's some people like remapping their shit. I never do that. But Xbox style, I use my right thumb.
Oh, so that you have like the joystick, you have like the D-pad on the right side and the face buttons on the left, or you have it mapped like that?
It's on the bottom. It's below the analog stick. So like the PlayStation is above it.
Oh, yeah. I actually don't like the D-pad below the stick because, like, on the Switch, I use a third-party Switch controller that has the D-pad above the stick because below the stick, I'll just never reach it.
People seem to do pretty good. Yeah, I think that's part of the reason why I might be better at Xbox swap.
Yeah.
Because like I'm more comfortable.
Makes sense.
Get on tonight.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like I've already gotten bored of Elden Ring. I think I'm going to delete my character, make a new one, and then like stream a co-op playthrough with a guide. Yeah, that's the problem with me for me though. Like I think that the world is just too big. It's too stretched out and samey and filler, almost as if From Software had a minimum size they had to reach. Well, the game is too big because it's too it feels stretched out and full of filler. There's a way to make a game big, and FromSoft never made a game this big before, so they didn't know how to do it. Yeah. Well, it's simple. Have some friends co-op stream with you. Have some friends co-op with you. Get muled so that you don't have to grab anything. That's like a dragon build, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't watch any videos, so like I don't know.
Yeah. Me too. And honestly, the lack of backstabs in Elden Ring is a massive turnoff for me. Like, it's just... In PvP, you can only initiate a backstab if someone is not touching the controller or they're in recovery frames.
I've done like 3 or 4 PvP matches.
Yeah, for me, I've done a bunch of PvP because I basically am doing a dried finger run. And every single PvP match that I lost because I went for a backstab. It's worse than Dark Souls 3. The backstab missed animation in Dark Souls 3 is much quicker, and uh, Elden Ring, they did some things with backstabs. In Dark Souls 3, the problems with backstabs was that how you backstabbed in against latency versus against a good player is just, I mean, versus a good connection is just dumb. And also backstabs did too much damage and they were too hard to get. So in Elden Ring, they fixed the problem of backstabs doing too much damage, but they made them even harder to get. So, yeah.
I'm hoping tech is gonna get found out like throughout the months.
You can bleed people in one hit with a weapon that does 600 damage per hit. And is as fast as a curved sword. I think they're definitely going to nerf stuff. A lot of things just are going to need to get toned down. Although I do know, I have noticed that Elden Ring uses different motion values for PvP than PvE. So if they want to nerf something just for PvP, they can just change the motion value. Yeah. It was like that in DS3. It's why the clutch rings in RTSR sucked. And then you tap. Oh yeah, I figured that out immediately. It's not very good. The being able to do the kickflip or the backstep with the rapier. The advantage of it was that it was faster than an R1, and it got you to take a step back. Now. Yeah, you can, and if your opponent has poise, you might have enough time to parry them, do the backstep, and then backstab them, which might do more. Oh, yeah. Nocturnal, I am talking with Seppuku right now. Yeah, someone's in my stream. So, okay. Yeah, catch you later, Seppuku. Hey everybody. So yeah, it's my very first stream. You guys get to see what it looks like for me. Be prepared for some kind of dumb gameplay because my whole play style is around getting away with dumb stuff. Hey, do you want to see my build? It's actually not that good. I'm thinking of I need to remake it with 10 dexterity and maybe 10 attunement. So this is how I order my inventory. Yeah, I got the consumables and stuff, and then there's that, and then there's this. Yeah, I like to order my inventory a lot. So I have the shields and stuff at the top, and Then there's this, and yeah, and then my favorite part here, which is all of these crystal great clubs. There's 128 of them. Yeah, and then I've got my left hand at the very bottom, so that I can, like, if I unequip it by accident, I just press up once, and then it's there. I got the Chaos Dagger and stuff. And then my armor is ordered like this. This is not typical. Typically, I would have 10 Giants sets, so that I could Giant swap from everything. But this was originally a Chain Mom build that I adapted for fashion. Yeah, everyone orders their inventory, but I do it a bit differently than everyone else because I'm self-taught with everything. My rings, though, is what I'm most proud of. I've got the RTSR ring, which if I press R2, it'll take me to the Darkwood Grain ring because, like, it's just useful. And then I have the Chloranthy ring. This is really just whatever. On a quality build, it would be the Bellowing or the Bellowing Dragon Crest ring or the Lingering. I got the Wolf ring. Everything is centered around the Hornet ring. And then I've got all of these steel protections that I can steel protection swap from whatever whatever I want. Then there's the utility rings, more steel protections because why not? And then these rings right here because why not? In case I break my favor and protection ring because I do that all the time. I used to have 20 steel ring of favor and protections. I've only got like this many left. Hilarious, I know. Yeah, look at this tryhard. Let me actually show you the build that started it all for the 10 giant sets. Although I do really need to update this build too because I've kind of outgrown it. Let's see. Which one is it? No, it's not this one, but it's one of the builds that has 10 giant sets. Okay, so if you look here, yeah, it's got all of that giant armor, and same thing here. Oh, don't worry, Silent. It can't be that bad. I really don't know what to do with this build right here, the He's Back build, because it's a 34 strength Havelmom. But the thing is that I've already got this 34 strength Vit Gouge, which I like a lot more. The only difference is one has poison, the other one doesn't die to Darkbead. Put a red sign down for a bit. Let's go Dark Wraith for a bit. Oh, there's a Gravelord right now. Cool. Believe it or not, I never learned how to get up here consistently. Ah, nice, an invasion. Ah, this person. Okay. Do I have a bleed weapon? This is the only build that doesn't have a bleed. This is the only build of mine that doesn't have, like, bandit's knife for a bleed weapon. Okay. Parrying a throwing knife. You have no health. You're gonna die to poison. You're gonna die to poison. Please heal. Please heal. Okay, I let you heal. Just know that I let you heal. Yeah. Yeah, I'm hating Elden Ring controls too. I really need to find a control scheme that works for me for Elden Ring, because I want it to be completely different than Dark Souls that doesn't mess with muscle memory. Probably gonna use Skyrim controls or something. I'm actually already bored of Elden Ring. I'm very sad about that. Like... the world is just too big. It feels stretched out and full of filler, almost as if From Software had a minimum size that they had to reach, otherwise the game wouldn't get released. That's what Elden Ring feels like to me. Also, most of all, I am disappointed by Great Hammers. Great Hammers in Elden Ring, they're awesome because they have the Dark Souls 1 rolling attack, and their jumping attacks seem pretty good. But the jumping attacks still seem terrible because all jumping attacks in Elden Ring are bad. And the rolling attack is so slow that might as well be the DS3 ankle kick. Oh, hey, there you are. Hey, Silent. Let me make this a fair fight. Oh, that was good. Oh, I'm getting backstabbed, aren't I? Yep. Yep, you can't roll against this weapon. Oh no! I finally got a stance cancel. Oh my goodness. That's like the first stance cancel in months. GG. And man, I never get stance cancels. Where's my water? There you are. I have to repair my weapon again. It sucks that I don't like Elden Ring very much, because, like, it's got a lot of potential for PvE and PvP, because rolls are, like, a lot weaker now, so you can't just, like, roll through the game to make it easy. You can't perseverance spam with a great hammer to beat the game without knowing how to roll at all. Like, it's harder to abuse, which is great, but, like, I don't know, a game just feels hollow to me. Do you not get 60 FPS on Dark Souls? Do you get 60 FPS on Elden Ring? I don't get 60 FPS in Elden Ring. I get 12 FPS in Elden Ring. Please don't kill. Oh, it killed. Oh, now I understand. Okay, yeah. Dark Souls 60 FPS. Honestly, I prefer Dark Souls running at 30 FPS because it makes some things work a bit more properly, and it makes ultras better and Great Hammers better, but 60 FPS is pretty. The low frame rate of Elden Ring didn't bother me at all. The problem was frame skips and frame rate drops. I can play a game at really any frame rate. 12 FPS, 20, 30, 45, 60, 128. I can play at any of those and I'll be perfectly fine. The problem is that when it's not consistent, I start to get motion sickness. So if it's like 120, but it's jumping between 10, it's jumping between 110, 120, and 80, or even just 120 and 110, I'm going to notice it and get motion sickness. Or going from 30 frames per second to 12, which is probably the most noticeable, I will immediately get motion sickness from that and have to pause for a bit. This is the only build I... Oh, I do have Bandit's Knife. Awesome. Oh, this guy's got some good connection. What is this one? This one's connected to the large club. Okay. Ron. I don't remember who this was. There you are. Hello. Now you're rolling a lot. I don't know how good you're gonna be. That is some high latency. Yep, switching armor was the good choice there. Cool. Yeah, he is playing DS3. Though actually in DS3 you don't spam the rolling attack in Claymore. You spam attacking with the hilt of the weapon. So you would go like this, and then like this, and like that, and that, and that. And you would spam the poker too, because it's like non-committal. But yeah, he was playing DS3. He was just playing DS3 so badly that none of it transferred over. Oh. Yeah, me neither. I'm not getting very much activity. That's why I thought I'd stream. I'm getting one more person than I was earlier. Perfect timing. Nah, G9's way more aggressive than this, so yeah, he wouldn't do this. Allegedly, G9 is really good at DS1, but he doesn't have any videos on it and refuses to talk about it, so I don't know. He's typically honest enough to believe, but when there's always proof when he says something. So this is the one thing that he says that there is no proof of, so I'm inclined to not believe him. Let's try this. Ah, yeah, there we are. Changing covenants often helps me get invaded, I've noticed. Oh, I just see your trust not at don't trust anyone, not even yourself. Yeah. That's actually like kind of a quote to live by. Uh, there's another quote that I live by. Not the fear of not knowing yourself is the most terrifying realization you can experience. Ah, yes, I totally got that on my screen. Yeah, I don't know how I backstabbed you there. GG. Um, that did not look right on my screen. Takes 3 Estus to heal this build. Let's tweak with the parties, with the broadcasting settings. Audio sharing settings. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, that looks better. Awesome, found someone. Oh, it's Ron. Cool. Hello. You're so passive. You're so passive that you let me do 666 damage to you. Yeah, you're right. This guy's a DS3 player. I had a quick punish. Yeah, this guy's a DS3 player. No normal player would let me do that to them. How bad does Arrow Quiver look on this build? Does that look good? Yeah, I'll leave it. Ayo. Ah, that was dumb of me. One more armor swap and I probably would have lived that. GG. Yeah, region delay. What country are you in, by the way? Ah, it's zombie. Okay, hand axe. Don't make me bandits knife you. Which boys do I have? 67. That's, okay. You done? You done? You're not gonna punish me, are you? No, you're not. Oh, you're from Romania. That's cool. What's Romania like? Yeah, I live in USA. It could be worse here too. It's $5 for a gallon of gas. That's almost twice as much as it normally is. Also, our American education system sucks. We don't teach anything about other countries, so like, the only, like, yeah, I don't know anything about other countries because American education system is very elitist. Oh, that was a good one. I'm probably dead. Yep, GG. Yeah. I actually don't know if I told you this yet, but this setup right here is 81 poise. It's for fighting Chaos Blade and other Pyromancers. Because kick R1 with Katana does 80 poise damage. And Great Fireball does 80 poise damage. So I can walk through that. If I didn't Giant Swap, I probably would have gotten our DSR range. Oh, I am. Awesome. Are you dead? GG. 959 attack rating. Fair and balanced. Let's go back to lording. Oh, this game is dead. See you later. I had fun with you. Go have a nice meal.